Okay, so I know this video took way too long to come out, but this is the ultimate stat point guide in Striker Odyssey, the only one you will ever need, hopefully, at least until new weapons come out. But yeah, without further ado, here's the video. So first off, I want to explain what every single stat point does specifically. And first off, speed. Obviously, it increases your speed. It's probably the most important stat. And then there is punch, which increases how fast the ball travels after you kick it. It's really up to personal preference whether you use it or not. The next stat is dribble, and then it just increases how many dribbles you have, up to 5. Stamina increases your max capacity up to, I believe, 15%, and it's pretty important. Defense increases the scale of defensive moves like Marksmill, and that's the only case where I believe you should use it. The thing I think you personally should do is think about what build you're going for or your playstyle, and think about what stats would best suit that. Obviously, if you are a wing main, you'd want to have high speed, so you can run down the field without being contested most of the time. If you're a striker, you might have something like PKA or Villainous Soccer, so you might want more punch so you can hit it from farther down the field. If you're a defensive player, you might want something like Stamina, so you can constantly use trapping moves. You should just take your time and think about how you personally want to play the game. The universal stats that every kind of build should focus on is speed, dribbling, and stamina, because those are just universal for every kind of build. Obviously, if you're a striker and you're focusing on goals, you don't want to get defense because it would have no use for you. If you're wondering about specific weapons and what abilities you should get for each weapon, if you're using Elastic, I think every move is pretty useful. If you're using PKA, you're more of a shooter, you might want to just get the 2 shooting skills instead of a passing skill. If you're using Villainous Soccer, I think every skill should be used. And if you're using trapping, I think every trapping move should be used, except for maybe Zero Reset and the fake volley, but it's really up to you. Just to recap, you should always get speed. Punch is very optional, whether you're a long-range shooter or you're better inside the goal area, you know. Defense should only be used if you're a Marksmill main, if you're like dedicated to it. Dribbling is always useful for the extra dribbles, and stamina is also very useful if you're constantly using moves or always sprinting down the field. All in all, just think about how you want to play the game, and your build should overall reflect that. If there's anything you're curious about or something I didn't cover and you want to ask, obviously just put it in the comments. I'll try my best to respond. I don't know how many comments this video is going to get, but, you know, I'll try my best. Thank you for watching.